100%.
I mean, this parlays right into the next thing that we're going to get into, which is how us men, like the process in which we fall in love, right? Because, like, if we're being real, we're all fucking afraid of falling in love.
They're afraid of commitment.
Afraid of commitment, afraid of getting hurt.
Attachments, yeah.
Afraid of catching feelings. That's the new generation. We all fucking afraid of feelings.
That's
no,
the new generation.
It is what it is, and you know, each their own. Some people have really good reasons to want to avoid that because they're not ready for it.
But as long as they're not stringing along the person or making them think that this is the route that we're going, instead of being up front in the beginning of, okay, this is.
Well, see, that's the thing about us men. We're not up front because we don't realize what we want right away. We're gonna say up front, this is what I do. I don't want anything.
Yeah.
This is I don't want anything. But then all of a sudden, like, I start to like you so much, and I start, maybe. I don't know. Do I want?
Or is that sort of a transient of the idea of the person that you feel that you want, that is sort of you're sort of perceiving in this person? Because I think I don't know what I want. I think a lot of the times too, we fall in love with the idea of a person rather than the person themselves. So that's the reason why, like, when something doesn't work out with someone.
Yeah. See, but if you don't know what you want, and then you see, oh well, I don't know, I feel good.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is a big thing.
Right?
Yeah.
You showed me these signs that, you know, you passed all these tests. We get along, we hang out great, like we have a good sexual chemistry. It started with that, and now it led into like, yo, we actually like hanging out with each other outside of, you know, having sex. And then, you actually care for me. And then all of a sudden that thought process where maybe this is the type of person I want. Maybe something could work with this person. Like there's like a process to us guys getting to that place. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And it starts with us being like, it's a sexual attraction for us first. Yeah. Right? It's like, yo, damn. I want a piece of that. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Right? But then what comes along after that, it's like, yo, he respects you. Like, you earn my respect. It's like, we're not just fuck buddies. Yeah. You know, we're not just friends with benefits. Like, you earn my respect because, like, you showed me all these other things about you. Exactly. Like, you kind of told me what your goals are. You know, you showed me you have ambition, you know, and you show me you have respect for yourself, like boundaries. What are some things that makes you gain the girl's respect?
I mean, you hit every nail on the head. And especially when she's very much so honest, like in every aspect of it, to where she doesn't feel like she has to tell me things that I want to hear instead of being completely real and raw, like with me in every single way. You know? It could be conversational, it could be just anything, you know? So I think that for me, most importantly, it's like when you're just fucking brutally honest about everything. You're not holding back. You're not trying to be nice about this. You're just you, and you're being honest with me like that. You will earn so much of my respect from that, because it's just like, okay, now I feel like we can literally talk about anything. I can talk to you about even my inner stuff that I don't even talk about with anybody, because I value now your opinion because you've earned that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think it's like for me, like when you can be honest, like with everything, that is in itself. Yeah. And also like non-judgmental. And exactly. Yeah. So it's like I can be open without you like chastising me, without you like making me feel guilty about what I'm telling you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could just be open, be myself. Or holding it over my head. Yeah. Yeah. And then that comes like later. You don't figure that out about them sometimes. It started with the sexual attraction. And it's like you're trying to get sex out of the person, right? So maybe she doesn't give it up right away, and you guys just are forced to hang out with each other. It's like that initially like was your goal and what was top of mind initially. Yeah. But then you're like, okay, well, I gotta spend a little bit more time with her, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, while I'm putting in this time to try to get sex, she's actually showing me all these characteristics about her that I actually like really
love. She's not judging me. Right. She's not, you know, she has her boundaries. I respect that. She has her goals, her ambitions. I respect that. It's like, oh, wow, okay, now it's not just about the sex.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
You know.
100%.
And it's like, even, okay, but the opposite scenario, let's say you are hooking up right away, but then you guys, like, still hang out here and there outside of sex, right? You have sex with somebody long enough, you're going to figure out more and more about them.
Oh, 100%.
Right? You're going to hang out afterwards a little bit in bed. The next morning, maybe you want to go grab lunch, and then it leads into like all these casual hangouts, and then you start to learn a little bit more and more. This is exactly what happened to me, bro. Fucking take her to breakfast,
and now
true.
This
now
is
all of a
real.
sudden I'm like, it was supposed to be like a one night stand.
That's her.
Now I'm having breakfast with you. We're talking about life. I'm like, oh damn.
That's what happens.
You're a dope person.
Yeah.
I kind of like you. Let's hang out like this a little bit more. Now I learn more and more. I'm getting deeper into your life, about your work and everything. And I'm figuring out, I'm like, oh, wow. It's not just about the sex anymore.
There you go. It's not just about the sex.
And then it's like,
it's a very important part. A very important point that you made. Too.
Yeah.
100%.
You gain his respect through those things, right? He sees you care. You know, he feels like he could be himself around you. There's no judgment. And also he sees that, oh, I can make you happy. You know what I mean? These things that I do for you, like, they make you happy. Yeah. Right? Like, that makes me feel real good that I'm able to do that for somebody. Like, you know what I mean? That's why we love when you guys laugh at our jokes. Or when we do something and you know, it makes you really happy, makes us feel real good.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh, I can make this person happy, right? It makes us feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, because I mean, that in itself just shows that, like, you care for my well-being. I mean, when you're able to exude happiness onto somebody, that just shows that, like, you invested your timely and your energy and everything to go outside of your way in the most unselfish manner to focus it on someone else, you know? So I think that in itself just shows, like, wow, you're willing to sacrifice a little, you know, kind of yourself for me. Like, that means a lot, you know? And yeah, it creates a bond, a stronger bond, you know? So
exactly. And I think, like, the last thing would be, like, the timing of everything, right? Because us guys, we're never ready. To like, in our own heads, or like to what we project outside to everybody else. Oh, I ain't never getting married, bro. I ain't never getting married.
Yeah, that's just so many times.
I'll be single for life. I don't want no relationship. We all say that.
Yep.
Until
that person,
all this shit happens, and then we're like, fuck.
What happened? What?
I'll admit it. I'm so guilty of this.
What you been saying, bro? We're like coming into the city for the first time.
Yup. We're never fucking ready for a relationship until a series of events happen.
Yep.
And then boom, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Will you marry me? Damn! What happened last week? You said fuck.
They say, you know, you living together, then y'all talk about.
And this is literally the process on how he gets there.
Yeah.
He started the process exactly like me and you.
Yeah.
I don't want no relationship.
Yeah, I don't ever want
I'm not getting, no. I don't fuck, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Like, miss me with that.
And then all of a sudden this happens, boom, 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 boom. Fuck.
Gotcha.
She got me. She got me.
Gotcha.
And then.
But it's not a bad thing. I just feel like, you know, sometimes, like, like, why not? Like, what's wrong with...
Exactly. Then now you start to say, why not?
Yeah, like, why not? Instead of, why did this happen? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is something we should be asking ourselves. It's like, I deserve this. They deserve this. We found two compatible souls. Like, come on.
We're indecisive.
Yeah.
We're contradicting our own...
No, 100%.
And timing does kind of matter. Because, like, yo, if you really aren't in a position
to be in a
relationship because, like, you're just fucking inundated with outside things,
then
it's gonna be really tough.
And you won't serve that person justice either. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't be doing any benefit to them. And I feel like if you're not benefiting that person, you're hindering them. So
and
don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, don't waste your time trying to make it work. Like you know you're capable of finding love.
Absolutely.
We just gave you the process. Find a guy who's worthy of it, and then just go through. Be patient.
Yeah.
And you'll get there.
Absolutely.